Hello everybody, this is the Board Game Lawyer. Today I'm taking on a challenge from the Marvel Champions Monthly podcast. It's the Klaw Challenge using the Space Pirates Encounter set. They put that challenge out there for everyone in the community. So I thought I'd give it a try using my favorite character, Hulk. That's the reason why I got into the game. I didn't actually get into the game until they released Hulk. And I thought, well, I'm going to play it since they've got Hulk. So that's who I want to use today to try to take on Klaw. I'm using Hulk Leadership, just a standard play because that's fun. I've got Klaw on the table already with Defense Network. I'll go ahead and put the threat on the Defense Network. And then to start the game, we have to, using the underground distribution, flip it, and it says discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player. So I'm going to start discarding cards. Well, it looks like the Pirate Lackey is the first one that pops out. She has quick strike, but Bruce Banner is not in hero form, so it's not going to attack. So we do have one minion on the table already, and Bruce Banner is going to draw up his opening hand. So we have Strength, Unstoppable Force, that's good. Make the Call, Banner's Laboratory, and another Make the Call. Well, Make the Call is not going to do us any good right now, so we'll go ahead and discard both of those. And we need to decide if we want to use Banner's Laboratory or not. I don't know, we can use Unstoppable Force and Strength to draw an extra card this turn, and Hulk, it's a hero action. So I'm going to hang on to both of those cards and go ahead and discard Banner's Laboratory right now. And we'll grab Crushing Blow, as well as Hawkeye, and Band Together. Band Together doesn't have any resources since there's no hero on the table. But that could change, or ally on the table with Hawkeye. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll hang on to these cards. Now with Banner's ability, I can draw a card and see if there's something else I'd like to keep, which is Iron Heart. That also would be a good card to keep. I think I'll do that. I think I'll get rid of, let's see, what can we get rid of? I'm going to keep these two resources here. And we'll keep decisions. How do we want to keep our hand? I think we'll do this. We'll keep Ironheart. And we'll get rid of Band Together. How's that? Yeah, let's get rid of Band Together. Alright. So Banner's going to flip over to the Hulk side. And with his 3 attack, we'll just go ahead and take care of that Pirate Lackey right away. Get that extra minion off the table. And for 2 resources, we'll put out Ironheart, which allows her to draw a card. So we'll go ahead and draw a card. Ant-Man comes into play. So that allows me to also deal damage to an enemy equal to my attack, or I could bring Hawkeye out, or I could put Ant-Man out for 3 resources, which might not be a bad thing to do right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and bring out Ant-Man with 3 resources, or 3 health. Sorry. 1, 2, 3 health. Ironheart can exhaust. Put damage on her to remove 1 threat from Defense Network, and Ant-Man's going to exhaust as well to take 1 damage to just get rid of Defense Network. That might be good for us going down the road. So we did get rid of that side scheme, and we got rid of that minion this turn. That's a good thing. I think that's a good start. Hulk's going to ready, Ironheart's going to ready, and Ant-Man's going to ready. We draw 4 cards because we are the Hulk. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got Strength in Numbers. That could be good. Band Together. Thunderclap. Wow, we could actually have a good turn on the next turn. Hulk Dog. Strength in Numbers, Thunderclap, Band Together. We'll hang on to that for now because Klaw is going to take his turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the defense on the underground distribution, and Klaw is going to do some damage. We draw 2 cards to attack Hulk. So he's going to do 4 damage to Hulk. which is going to take him from 18 down to 14 health. And then we're going to draw an encounter card, which is Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. It's going to gain Surge. All got his allies on the table, and then we got a Quick Strike. After this minion attacks and damages you, remove the top card of your deck from the game. So, Pirate Lackey comes into play. It's going to be one of those kind of games, huh? So, Quick Strike does 2 damage to the Hulk. And because it did 2 damage to me, I have to discard the top card of my deck, which is the Power in All of Us. That card is lost from the game for the rest of the game. So, I have a Pirate Lackey on the table now. So it's Hulk's turn. We've got in our hand Strength in Numbers, Thunderclap, Band Together, Lockjaw. I think what we're going to do is we are going to play Strength in Numbers. Discard any number of allies you control and draw 1 card for each ally exhausted this way. Let's see what happens. We're going to exhaust Ant-Man. We're going to exhaust Ironheart to draw 2 cards. So that allows us to make a... look at that. We got Limitless Strength, choose up to 3, and Thunderclap. That is helpful. So, we do have 2 Thunderclaps. It's probably not a bad idea to use a Thunderclap. So I think what we'll do is we're going to play Limitless Strength, choose up to 3 enemies, deal 3 damage to each of them. We'll go ahead and remove the Pirate Lackey because she's only got 3 health. And we'll do 3 damage to Klaw. Brings him down to 9. And then we have another Thunderclap, which we can spend. We have 2 allies on the table, so 2 resources plus Lockjaw allows me to do 3 more damage. Forgot to bring that to 0. So 3 more damage, 1, 2, 3. Puts him down to 6. And then Hulk does 3 more damage to him. And that brings Klaw down to 3. So, again, another good turn for Hulk. And we're going to draw our 4 cards. We draw Wonder Man, Stinger, Maria Hill, and the Immovable Object. Okay. So we got another nice draw. A lot of choices in our next turn. So Klaw is going to start out by adding 1 threat to the underground distribution, and then he's going to attack, and we'll just let Hulk take the attack again. Advance, which is a 0, and Weapons Runner says put Weapons Runner into play, engaged with you. So Klaw's not actually going to do any damage from his attack, but the Weapons Runner will do 1, so that knocks Hulk down to 11, and then our encounter card is the Villain Schemes. Ouch. So this could be bad. We draw 1, plus 2 is 3. That brings our threat up to 5 on the underground distribution. Remember, if we get up to 6, it's going to flip. So, it's Hulk's turn. Hulk's turn. And we've got Wonder Man, Maria Hill, Stinger, and Immovable Object. So I think the first thing that we'll do is we're going to spend Wonder Man and Immovable Object to put out Maria Hill, which that will allow me to draw a card. So Maria Hill draws a card. Power of Leadership allows me to put out a Stinger. So I now have 4 allies because Stinger allows me to have an extra ally that doesn't count against my limits. So now I have 4 allies on the table. Unusual. So, first things first, I think Hulk is just going to go ahead and pop Klaw, knock him down all the way to 0. And so stage 1 of Klaw is defeated. That takes us into stage 2. Whenever that happens, I have to search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Klaw, reveal it, and shuffle the encounter deck. So that's what we're going to do. We'll look for the Immortal Klaw in our encounter deck. There it is. It comes into play with 3 threat. Okay, comes out with 3. It looks like we've got just enough characters on the board now to be able to deal with the Immortal Klaw, because he comes into play with 18. And then that Immortal Klaw gives him an additional 10 health, so he's up to 28, which would be difficult to overcome. But we do have Maria Hill, which if I were to exhaust her, I could take 2 threat off of the Immortal Klaw, which is what we need to do. Stinger can also exhaust to remove this Immortal Klaw from the board, which again would be very fine to do. That'll bring my health down to 18. Ant-Man is going to exhaust to do 2 damage to the weapons runner to remove him from the board. And we're just going to remove Ironheart altogether, do 1 damage to her to remove 1 threat from the scheme. That way we can remain in hero form. We do have to do 1 damage to Stinger. Ant-Man's got 2 damage. Maria Hill, Hulk. So Klaw's at 18. Draw 4 cards. Hulk Smash and Limitless Strength. We like to couple those together. Then we've got Blade and Squirrel Girl. So nothing happens to my hand, we might have a good turn next round. Add 1 threat to Underground Distribution. And then Klaw is going to attack. I think we'll just let him attack Hulk. We draw 2 cards. So the first one is Sound Body Armor. 3 plus 1 is 4. So Hulk's going to take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's down to 7. And the encounter card that we'll draw is a Pirate Lackey Quick Strike. After this minion attacks and damages you, remove the top card of your deck from the game. Ouch. So Hulk's going to take 2 more damage. That takes him down to 5. Top card from the deck is Band Together. It's removed from the game. But that does end that turn. And the beautiful thing about it is that I do have a Hulk Smash, and I've got 3 fists here. So I can do with Hulk 13 damage. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 13 damage using Hulk Smash, and the Pirate Lackey is gone. Overflow damage. Overkill damage will go to Klaw, which is 10 more damage. So that'll take his health down to 8. We will, how about if we tell you what, why don't we leave that Pirate Lackey on the board? Because I think I see the end. I do. We'll do that 3 damage to that 3 damage that we would have normally done. We'll just do that to Klaw. That puts him to 5. If we bring Blade out, he could do 2 damage. We do have to lose him because we don't have any resources to keep him around. So that's 2 more damage. Ant-Man will do 2 damage. And Stinger will do a damage. They're both lost. But then again, so is Klaw. So Hulk defeated Klaw. So we would like to thank Marvel Champions Monthly podcast for this challenge. We thank you for watching. This is the Board Game Lawyer. We hope you can join us next week for another game.